We're about to break down what might be the most intense chapter in the entire book of Genesis. It has the first murder in human history, but that's not even the most shocking part. The craziest moment is a secret conversation that happens right before the crime, and it's a warning that is going to blow your mind. Let's jump right in. Okay, so meet Cain and Abel, the first brothers ever. Cain's a farmer, Abel's a shepherd. Here's how the Bible tells it, word for word from Genesis chapter 4. Adam made love to his wife Eve, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. She said, "With the help of the Lord I have brought forth a man." Later she gave birth to his brother Abel. Now Abel kept flocks, and Cain worked the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord. And Abel also brought an offering, fat portions from some of the firstborn of his flock. And what happens next changes everything. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. The biggest question is, why? The Bible hints that it wasn't about the gift, it was about the heart. Abel gave his best, the fat portions from some of the firstborn of his flock, but Cain maybe not so much. Cain absolutely loses it. The chapter says, "So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast." But before he can do anything, God himself shows up for an intervention. And he asks him point blank, "Then the Lord said to Cain, 'Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast?'" Then he gives one of the most chilling warnings of all time. "If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it."
Think about that.
God is giving him the ultimate cheat code. He's saying, "You are strong enough to beat this." He's handing him the escape plan on a silver platter. Okay, quick pause. If you think this breakdown is insane, smash that like button and subscribe right now because we are just getting to the craziest part. You are not going to want to miss what happens next. But Cain completely ignores the warning. That jealousy God told him to master? It takes over. Now Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let's go out to the field." While they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. The sin wasn't just at the door anymore. Cain invited it inside. Then God shows up and asks the most haunting question. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" And Cain gives the coldest reply in history. "I don't know," he replied. "Am I my brother's keeper?" A lie and a sneer, all in one sentence. The Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you. You will be a restless wanderer on the earth." Cain panics, crying out, "My punishment is more than I can bear. Today you are driving me from the land, and I will be hidden from your presence. I will be a restless wanderer on the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me." And this is the moment that makes this chapter so mind-blowing. After all this, the jealousy, ignoring a direct warning from God, the murder, the lie, what does God do? He shows him mercy. But the Lord said to him, "Not so. Anyone who kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times over." Then the Lord put a mark on Cain so that no one who found him would kill him. It's the most unexpected plot twist imaginable. The mark isn't for shame, but for protection. So Cain went out from the Lord's presence and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. So, what is the takeaway from this absolutely wild story? 1. Jealousy is a poison, and God warns that we have the power to fight it. 2. We are our brother's keeper. But the biggest lesson might be this. Even in the face of the worst sin imaginable, God's justice can come with a shocking twist of mercy. The chapter ends on a note of hope, as humanity gets a reset. Cain's line continues, building cities and creating instruments, and Adam and Eve have another son, Seth. The final verse says, Seth also had a son, and he named him Enosh. At that time people began to call on the name of the Lord. But I have to ask you, what part of this story shocked you the most? The warning? The murder? Or the mercy? Drop your answer in the comments below. Thanks for watching.